viewers, this is a little reading for Britney Spears. I thought we would have a little look into what's going on for her in the next few months. Someone had requested it, so I thought, yeah, we'll take a wee look. I've often followed Britney's past history and her plights and the various hardships she's gone through. She's a very sensitive person. And you know, that public meltdown she had was a harrowing time for her, and in real terms she came through it to the best that she could, given how young she was at the time. I think she's the classic case of the young child star that probably starts out too young in life, and it's very difficult to be able to deal with all the fame and the money and the wealth and everything when you're that young, and especially when you're sensitive as well. She is actually a really creative, talented artist, but she's had so many glitches along her career history as well. So I've just pulled these cards, which were specifically, these three are related to relationship, her love relationship. And when I pulled them out and this is what turned up, I thought, oh, that's not looking very good. I actually thought she'd recently been married, but perhaps I had mistaken that with Jessica Simpson. So I then thought, you know, the moon, you know, if we individually look at the cards, we don't probably have to say too much about them, but the moon card insinuates hidden issues or things going on around you that you aren't aware of. So hiding and issues that are being kept from you under covert, and often at night or in the dark. And the middle card here shows us the 3 cups on the floor, and the cups again, as we know, relate to the heart chakra and love and romance and those type of relationships. And there's 3 on the floor and the person there looking very upset, but of course there's over here, they forget to look at what they do have, and these 2 cups for Britney could even signify her 2 boys, of course, that she's got, which I feel she could turn around and put a lot of energy and love and input into them, and probably gain much more of her heart chakra love back, because at the moment the men that she's got in her life just seem to not be treating her with the respect that she deserves. The 3rd card we have here, it's still pointing of walking away, sadness and pain associated with that loss. So I thought, gosh, that's really doesn't seem right. As I say, I thought she had recently been married, but that must have been Jessica Simpson who I had become confused with there. So I decided to draw another 3 cards just to check it, and we don't really have to go over these 3 cards in any great detail, but there's the first one that arrived, which is the 10 of Swords, stabbed in the back, literally, which is kind of what's happened with this partner, this long-term partner she's had, that I suppose they were close to getting married. And then the next card, which was actually reversed, that's also about, you know, the people who you felt were your grounders in life, the people that you could trust, who would support and nurture you, also are falling away of that. And the final card, the Tower card. I have found when the Tower card comes out, it usually does indicate sudden and rapid change. Quite often change that you had not expected coming into your life, and it can feel really negative and painful. But I think the important thing in situations like this, not just for Britney, but for anyone that has change and sudden, unexpected, turbulent change in their life, is that you've got to look forward in the positive and see what you can learn from the circumstances that come into your life. These events that, when they happen to us, are usually about moving forward and changing direction and growing and learning from your inner self, learning why it happened, how you can grow from it, what you can learn from it, and how you move forward. So I really hope for Britney over the next few months things begin to pick up for her, because when I looked briefly at her work as well, there may have been a few issues there. I think she had signed up to be commissioned in Las Vegas in a sort of a cabaret type event for a couple of years where she has to perform all the time. I think she's locked into that. And, you know, she's doing brilliantly. Fitness-wise, she looks fabulous. She's looking really good. But I'm not entirely convinced that that's going to be hassle-free either. So I just really hope for Britney that things pick up a little bit for her. She deserves the break. She's already had a lot of hard, argy-bargy glitches in her life. Let's hope it smooths out for her. Hey, thanks for watching all. Kia kaha, much aroha.